What's up, my people? So, getting into today's episode of The Bald and the Beautiful, yo, Zende, that boy, that boy spiraling right now. He went up in there because, first of all, Hope and Thomas want to talk about how in love they are with each other. Gag. Like, that was cute when it put Liam in its place, but I told y'all, on a normal day, I'm over them. Just I wasn't over them those other days because they were putting Liam in their place. So that's all. But today, I didn't care for their brief scenes, but Zende's all in his feelings because hope for the future funding is cut, and that is what that is. And then Zende went on a rant against Thomas to talk about you, Steffi, and RJ all get special treatment because you're Ridge's children. But I'm so sick of this. This isn't right. RJ didn't even want to be a designer, but now we got to take a step back because of to train RJ. We have to our funding is getting cut. This is ridiculous. Thomas kept trying to say it's not like that. It's not like that. But Thomas and Hope. But that's messed up. How does Hope know, but Zende don't know? That's Zende's grandfather. Yeah, Hope knows, but Zende don't. That's BS. I'd be mad about that. Seriously, Brad Bell, you are not subtle at all. I should be glorified offended. Hope knows, but Zende don't. Fill those lines in. But so I get why he has a chip on his shoulder right now. And then even when the truth comes out, he's still gonna have a chip on his shoulder. Because Eric didn't care enough about him to let him know first either. But Eric actually didn't want to know didn't even want his own children to know. He don't want Eric to know. He don't want he don't want Rick to know. He don't want Felicia to know either. So it's not really like that. But still, Ridge and them didn't even consider for 1 second telling Zende. At least RJ is contemplating telling Zende and feels bad about it. While Ridge is just like, well, I just respected my father's wishes. So he's the redheaded stepchild right over there. Hint, hint. It don't matter that he was adopted, formally adopted into the family. They still treating him like the stepchild. So I see why he's fed up right now. He got his reasons, and I love this actor's bad side being unleashed. It's finally bringing some life into the show. Because think about it, this is the first time in I don't know how long I've watched 3 episodes in a row. So Zende definitely has something to do with that. Because actually 4 episodes. I watched Thursday's episode, I watched Friday's episode, I watched yesterday's episode, and now I watched today's episode. You know how long it's been since I've been able to sit through Bold and the Beautiful for 4 days in a row? Oh my gosh. That is a rare occurrence this year. Because this writing usually sucks for the show, but they've been stepping it up lately. And so I'm going to give them some of my appreciation because they deserve it. And yeah. So good job, Brad Bell. We give you a lot of grief. But keep up the good work. But moving on to that, Zende barged into where RJ is talking about Ridge want to see you, and then talk about why didn't he just stick his head in to tell me himself, and then he's like it's because he wanted to save himself a trip, so get to stepping. I'm like, okay. And he was sitting over there flirting with Luna, talking about, oh, I could see, cause see, all my designs have been all over the world. He was just gassing himself up, and then he started gassing her up too, talking about, oh, RJ's not the only Forrester on the rise, and Luna was like, oh well, I wish I could be as good as you one day, and then he gave her some snide advice to keep the doors closed. Because everybody has an office romance, but just keep the doors locked. But reminded her. But I'm wondering, do you think he has a chance of winning her over? I mean, I like RJ chances, but I'm just saying, does Zende have a chance? You're just saying. But that was definitely a good highlight of this episode. And then, Poppy, you ain't slick. We all know you knew who Bill was the moment he said you look familiar. You know who he is. Please, Poppy. You ain't fooling me, but she's playing that off. Like, oh, well, I don't know. I never spent no time in New York, but we did live in San Francisco. But maybe it is one of them. But Luna was just hyping up Bill Spencer. But Poppy just kept her little mouth shut. I'm like, okay, Poppy. Maybe you are a little mysterious now. But don't worry. If Bill was your baby daddy, then that just gives respect. You're just another Quinn. They can't say you were gold digging because you had a billionaire baby daddy that you never even told them about. So. And speaking of, yeah, Lee was in this episode. She pissed me off like she always do. What a evil, miserable little troll she is. Ooh. But Finn was putting her in her place talking about, well, I want to get to know Luna, and you ain't going to stop that. And talk about, oh, they can't be trusted. Trust me, them being here is a bad idea. And talk about, Finn said he gave a promise that he's going to try to bridge the gap, and talk about, well, you better prepare to break a promise because that's never going to happen in this lifetime. I'm like, you old, miserable, eggless hag. That's why I'm happy that she don't have no eggs. Nothing but rotten eggs. I'm happy about it. Shoot. That she wasn't able to reproduce because she don't deserve to reproduce. She's evil to the core. She's mean. She's mean as a snake yard dog. Junkyard. She's just, ooh, I don't like her at all. I'm sorry, Danny Bear, but I don't like your girl Lee. I don't like Lee at all. I love you in your videos though, but Lee, I don't know why that's your girl, but I can't pretend to feel how I can't feel because I hate Lee's guts, but I hate Liam. We got that in common. We both hate Liam. Danny Bear's another great YouTuber, y'all. So make sure y'all watch her videos on the weekends. I watch every single minute of it. They're very good. And she got a she usually uploads them on Saturdays. Then she does her weekly highlights on Sundays. Those are real good videos. Make sure y'all checking them out and leaving comments in her comment section. Because Danny Bear is good. People. But yeah. But like I said, Poppy definitely knows who Bill is. She ain't slick. So looks like we about to have a new Spencer. We already have a new Spencer, but I'm just saying. That's the way that looks so far. Never that looks could be deceiving. It might be another twist in the tale of that story. But oh yeah, and now the final scene, RJ is he got Zende's number. He know that Zende's coming after him. He knows it. So Ridge thinks, oh yeah, you are being paranoid. Ridge, don't be naive. You didn't learn anything from Thomas when he was all crazy. Well, clearly, Ridge doesn't know anything about crazy. He's still sleeping with Brooke. So, of course he don't see no warning signs. Brooke is the huge warning sign, yet he ignores that every single night. And he's still in bed with her. And she's the devil. So, that shows Ridge is blind. Like always. He's always been blind. Now that's true, but that's truly everything for this episode. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comment section below, and I will see you all later. Peace.